What's up, everybody? My name is Tito with the Aloha Android. How you guys doing today? So I have a rant video, but before I get into my rant, I want to talk about a few things really quick. One being yesterday's April Fool's video. I put that up there for a 24-hour play, just basically messing around. And I want to thank everyone that commented, everyone that just left me a comment. That was pretty cool. I knew that a lot of the tech savvy people were going to get it right off the bat. And there was a few people that did get tricked, and that was the whole point of it, was to do like a little, April Fool's joke. But it was fun for me. I like doing things like that. So yeah, I will show you guys what I used, and I believe it was CLC Tech that actually told you guys what apps I used. So therefore, I don't have to answer what did I use to skin it like that. It's right there. Just read his comment. Also, I think I want to give a shout out to Tony. I like your April Fool's was far better than mine, and that was pretty cool. So, excuse me, I'm like under the weather right now. I'm getting sick. But anyways, yeah. So, couple things to expect in the future, probably next week. Of course, is the review of this bad boy right here, the DZ09. I know there's a lot of reviews on YouTube, and my review is going to be a little bit different because I'm just going to tell you my thoughts and opinions about using this device rather than the specs and all that stuff. You guys really don't need to be walked through how to use this. There's so many videos about that, but I'm just going to give you guys my opinion. Is it worth what I got it for? And believe me, I got a deal on it compared to a lot of other ones that I've seen for sale. So but expect that review. Also, my time with the Galaxy Core Prime from Freedom Pop. I will do my review about that. There's a lot of things that I've discovered about it that I'm excited to talk to you guys about. So I'll be doing a video about that soon. Sniffles. Okay, so let's just jump right into my rant. And my rant today, or what I want to basically just talk about, is there's people breaking into the YouTube game. There's people that's They want to do tech reviews because tech reviews are fun. Whether you're doing an unboxing, whether you're talking about a phone, or like me, you're just ranting on a camera right now. It's fun to do, and you know what? Like I'm all for it. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't treat this thing like it's some sort of competition. This is like fun, and then I get to see how creative my friends are on YouTube, and it's just awesome. But there's a couple of things that these newer tech people that are coming in are getting very mixed up. And that thing, which is one thing that irritates me, is like all these resilience tests and all these drop tests and these water tests and these really ridiculous extreme smartphone tests. Like there's just a lot of big name YouTubers that do this a lot. Like, water tests. They'll put in a bucket of water and see how long they'll survive before it completely kills. And for me, I guess, from my point of view, these are like $500-600 phones that they're doing this to, and it's like, wow, you could really just do that to a $500 phone. But it's their money, and no one should judge them. So, I'm not gonna say anything. It's not my place to. They bought the phone, they do what they want with it. Hey, fine. But it's not that. It's the fact that these newer tech reviewers come in and they think like that's one of the things that they have to do is to do these tests. And by all means, some of these tests do make sense and I do support them, like drop tests. Drop tests from the pocket level, drop tests from maybe like mid-body level, drop tests from a phone call level. Those make sense because those are things that happen every day. We tend to drop our phones. And then water tests. How long will it survive in water? That's a pretty good test because, there's some of us that drop our phones in the toilet. We drop it in the sink. Or maybe we're at the park trying to Instagram a nice shot by a pond and our phone just drops in. We need to know exactly how long do we have to rescue our phone from that water death before it actually dies. Those things are helpful, okay? And yeah, some of the other ones that seem a little bit quirky have somewhat of a little point to it, like dropping it in a freaking Tupperware of soda. Okay, maybe you're at the restaurant, you drop it in a cup of soda. So you want to know, soda is different than water because it has sugar in it. And when it starts to dry, it starts to, make everything sticky. So therefore, yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. But there's some of these other ones that absolutely make no sense. Like pouring nitrogen on the phone, okay? One YouTuber did it, and he's he's fairly big on YouTube. And okay, so he wants to see exactly how the phone will stack up. You like like pour nitrogen on it, and okay, whatever. You did that, cool. But like you have these other YouTubers that think they have to do the same thing. These newer ones coming up, just they want to get views, they want to get clicks, they want to get likes, so they go and do this stuff, and it's really not necessary, mind you. It's pointless. Really, to me, those types of tests are really just pointless. They're pointless. Like taking a drill to a phone. Like, okay, maybe a carpenter might want to know, will his phone survive being drilled? But then that's a no-brainer. Of course it's not. You drilling a hole through it, it's not going to turn on. Your phone is not going to be able to turn on. You're not going to get to your home screen. You're not going to be able to move apps onto your home screen. Your screen is dead. So that's like pretty pointless. Taking a hammer to it. Okay, unless you place your phone on the floor while you're hammering a nail into a wall and you let go of the hammer, it drops. There really is no reason to even want to do a test like that. Of course, it's going to break. My favorite one is a test where a car runs over a smartphone. Like you've got to really be weird thinking that your phone may have a chance of survival. Okay, because the possibilities of it surviving. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is possibilities it can survive being run over by a car. But the point of it is like, how many people are going to place their phone on the ground where they could run over it purposely? Your chances of running over your phone accidentally is pretty slim, since most of us keep our smartphones in our pocket or it's in our hand. And if you dropped it on the ground in front of your car, if you ran over it, just kiss it goodbye. I mean, that's the thing that just pretty much gets me, is like, everyone wants to take these tests to the next level. I wouldn't be surprised if someone on YouTube wanted to do a review on the device to see its resiliency by shooting it out of a potato gun. Okay, these are some of the quirky things that, these new reviewers think they got to do to get views and get likes and stuff like that. And while they will get you views and they will get you likes, that's nowhere relevant to actually demoing a resiliency of a phone, other than, something that I consider to be pretty idiotic to put a phone in that situation. Like I said, water tests, drop tests, they're fine. Pouring a soda on a smartphone, okay, maybe in case you spilt soda on your phone. But all these other whacked out ones, running over it, dropping it from the 10th floor, obviously it's going to break. Drilling a hole into it, dropping a hammer on it, using a mallet on it, dropping it on the freeway purposely. No one drops their phone purposely on the freeway. And if if you're like, oh, well, some people do drop their phones on the freeway. The reason why they drop their phones on the freeway is because they break the law by being on the phone while they're driving. You shouldn't be on your phone while you're driving or texting while you're driving. That accounts for most of the freaking accidents that happen today. So, but anyways, guys, that's my quick little rant today. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys let me know by leaving me that thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do so by clicking that subscribe button. It's that way on the mobile app. My name is Tito with Aloha Android. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys next time.